Despite all its annoyances, Windows 11 is gaining market share like anything and is now present on every third PC. I am uniquely positioned to explain why Microsoft is succeeding. We will also discuss who are these users and why do people even bother about Windows 11. Also, what are Linux makers doing in the meantime? I got my laptop in 2014 with Windows 8.1, one of the bad Windows in the good bad cycle. Given all the news about Windows 8, my preference was Windows 7, but it was unavailable. However, during my time using Windows 8.1, I never regretted it. It was flawless and super smooth. Workflow was slightly changed, but it never bothered me since it was a new operating system. Something was definitely going to be different. Also, there was no baggage of the past like privacy issues or inclination towards old design schemes. Now, we often forget that Windows 11 was launched 3 years ago in October 2021, and that is enough time for vendors to add the TPM module. Also, given the decades-old partnership with Microsoft, it is not surprising that they ship Windows 11 as default now. Therefore, people and corporations buying new PCs are getting Windows 11 by default. I mean, ask yourself. You have to buy a computer, which one will you pick? The one with Windows 10, which will be good for the next 6 to 8 years only. More about this in a minute. The one with Linux, which most of your family members don't know how to navigate. Or the one with Windows 11, which is a privacy nightmare, has built-in AI crap, but is still the good old Windows. But why do people even bother about new operating systems? Well, more than security updates, common people care about program compatibility. Windows 10 LTSE version is supported till 2032. Therefore, software support might start falling after that. Now the question is, why has the Linux world failed to grab this opportunity of the Windows 11 mess? As Nick from the Linux Experiment channel puts it, it is not about market share. If it were, tech giants like Adobe wouldn't be porting their suites to Windows on ARM. I would say it's more about visibility. Most of the Linux distributions run on donations and lack sustainable working models, so it is not possible for most of the big corporations and governments to use them. Also, recently we saw a funding problem in GNOME, one of the largest open source projects for Linux. Valve, the maker of Steam Deck, has to step in to accelerate the development of certain features in Arch Linux. I know reality hits hard, but even if Windows 12 ends up being a bigger disaster than Windows 11, I don't think people will move to Linux. I mean, the CrowdStrike bug occurred on Linux distros before Windows, but nobody noticed it, because Linux in the desktop market is that insignificant. The only hope is a Chromebook-like ecosystem created by a cash-positive company that makes Linux distro and distributes it pre-installed on computers. Till then, like this video, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. See you later!